Good morning. I'm Paula Wethington, Digital Team Leader at the Monroe News. That means I'm the person primarily responsible for getting local news content on the website and running our social media accounts. I'm also the reporter who, several years ago, came up with a plan on how we could bring Monroe County school delays and closings to our readers. We'd been talking about it for years as our sports department had long been reporting on game cancellations and delays. None of our early ideas panned out. But about 2012, we came up with a plan on how we could do it, and it's been running pretty much the same way all this time. We introduced our plan and how it would work with articles in print and online. But the kids who were in high school then have graduated. The grade school kids have moved up to high school where they pretty much watch for their own announcements. And we have a brand new group of parents and grandparents these days who are looking at our reports. I'm not surprised that there's been a lot of questions from Facebook fans about this. That's why I'm talking to you today. I understand where parents are coming from on school closings. I volunteered to take this on because my husband and I were among those who had to get to work regardless of the weather. That meant I had to scramble to line up daycare or a babysitter on snow days and on short notice. If you have a school-age child, then an explanation of the alert notification system for your school is part of your back-to-school or registration paperwork. Be sure to fill out those forms, turn them in. Some schools are using Honeywell, some are using text message services, and sometimes they're going to change it. Woodhaven Brownstown went to a new system this year. The reason I say you should do this is that the schools will hit the parent notification systems just before they get the word out to the news media. Now, not every family signs up for Honeywell or text. They are opt-in systems. Another issue is some schools are relying just on Facebook instead of a text service, and they're finding it's not an effective way to get time-sensitive information out to their families. There are other people who need to know this information. They include grandparents, babysitters, Lake Erie Transit, any organization that has decided a school closing is a factor on whether they also will close for the day. Yes, the TV stations have traditionally given those reports. At the Monroe News, we're doing something that others are not. Our list is only for Monroe County. You do not have to scroll through hundreds of other listings to find yours. Now, creating the list for our website, keeping it updated, takes about an hour to an hour and a half. Every morning we have school delays or closings. I'm doing this all from home. I wake up at 5 a.m. to get started because about 5:15 is when I can expect the first reports to come in. If weather conditions call for it, we'll see some the night before. I got a list started on our website around 11 o'clock when I saw the first notifications come in. We've asked the schools to send us email reports. They can also send it on Facebook, Twitter, or on their website. They let us know how to find the information. We get it out. Now, if there's a discrepancy or something seems a little off, I can and will call the school to verify the report. Not all the schools call off at the same time. Driving conditions can vary quite a bit. I keep looking for updates until it's pretty clear we have them all. Yesterday, Monroe County Community College made its call at 5:15, but I couldn't confirm Ida until 7:15. So how do we get this information out to the public? First, we put it on our website with the breaking news tag and on the severe weather page so you can find it. I will also post the announcements before 7 a.m. In most cases, that's when you can get our daily headline newsletter by email, and you'll find that article in the roundup. We are also sending mobile app alerts when there are school delays and closings. If you would like those notifications on your phone, please download and install the Monroe News app at the App Store and Google Play. I did send one this morning. We do post a link on our Facebook page, usually as a pin post so it's easy to find. We post it on Twitter, usually with a pin post so it's easy to find. Now, there have been numerous complaints on our Facebook page about the impact of the digital subscription service on our website and whether weather announcements should be, quote, made public. Our website's metered read system started almost a year ago. This is nothing new. Most newspapers, including many in Michigan and Ohio, have digital subscriptions. If you are a 7-day subscriber, please set up your account so that the system will recognize you. All digital access is included, no charge. Guests are allowed a limited number of free articles per month. Because of the freebies that we allow, November election is the only day that we turn the meter off. Can it be done for severe weather? Yeah, it's going to be a case-by-case basis, and so far it hasn't happened for a routine Michigan snow day. We do allow online readers more free articles than most newspapers do, and that's one of the reasons that it's going to rarely happen that it's dropped completely. Why are newspapers doing this? Well, it was time for the frequent online readers to contribute, just as print readers have been doing all along. That being said, I'm taking extra efforts to make sure that important weather announcements get to the public as alternative means as possible. I upload the weather announcements word for word to Facebook. I can't guarantee you're going to see them, much less in a timely manner, but they are there. And for the school closings, I'm continuing my longtime tradition of posting a roll call on Twitter. You'll find our account at twitter.com/Monroe News. Why Twitter and not Facebook for real-time updates? Well, Facebook just doesn't handle that very well. Have you ever complained about not seeing a friend's posts? The news feed is unpredictable, unreliable. It will not automatically refresh with the latest updates. Even if you turn your post to recent settings and see first, I can't guarantee you're going to see everything in a timely manner. Facebook tends to favor friends and family updates over page updates. And when I'm constantly receiving, adding, and updates during breaking news, it's impossible for me to make sure that you can see everything in real time on Facebook. Several examples from the January 19th snowstorm that I found, posts made on January 18th, including some that I posted, were not showing up on my personal news feed until January 20th. Yes, we will do an occasional Facebook Live for breaking news, but as you saw with the tornado and flood coverage last year, those videos are a 2 to 5 minute recap and not a constant conversation stream. On Twitter, the posts show up in chronological order. You do not need to see a jumble of old content to see the recent information. You do not need to have a Twitter account to see the posts. They are by default public. Of course, you can always refresh our website list to see what we've added to the list. We add a timestamp to the top of breaking news stories so you can see how current the information is. And then that's how we're bringing it to you. Thanks for tuning in. This has been Paula Wethington for the Monroe News.